In this demo, we're going to monitor Exchange servers by using the Exchange Management Shell. We're running a script called monitoring exchange.ps1 that has a series of steps for us to follow. The first step is to import the Exchange Management Shell, like we've done in previous demos. And that has been done. One of the tests you might want to perform is a test on replication health. So let's run the test replication health commandlet. Now a couple of those, as you can see, have failed, and that is because we don't have a DAG set up, so those would fail. Test service health. Notice that all of the services we need are listed as running, and none of them are listed as not running. That's probably a good thing. Now, for the purposes of our demo, let's do a little artificiality here. We're going to set a receive connector and provide permissions to the anonymous user's special identity. We would not normally do this in a production environment, but for our test environment, we're going to do this. Now let's retrieve our connector and pass it to the add AD permission commandlet to add permissions to the anonymous logon account. Now we're going to generate a test message using send mail message. We're going to send it to EX1, port 25. We got a from address, we got a to address, we got a subject line, and we got a body. So we're effectively just sending a test message. Now let's run the get queue command to take a look at the queue on EX1. And what we see right away is a message listed as unreachable. We're going to need to troubleshoot that. So let's run get queue. We'll use the identity switch to identify the messages classified as unreachable. We'll pipe that over to get message. Now when we look at the contents of the message itself, we'll see under last error, a matching connector cannot be found to route to the external recipient. Basically, it's missing a send connector. Okay, so that thing's got to go. So now we're going to run get queue, and we're going to retrieve the unreachable message and then pipe it over to the remove message commandlet, and we're not requiring a confirmation. And as we go rerun that get queue command, we can see that the unreachable message is no longer there. Something else you might want to do is retrieve event log information. So let's do that. Let's take a look at our application log, look for the newest 10 from EX1. Another successful demo. See you next time.